Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
And the first thing I noticed was that stale stench of cigarette smoke, and nobody in the house smokes. And so I instantly knew that, yes, somebody had been in the home. But it's the fact that somebody was in your house while you're asleep, you know, and who knows what could happen.
Police are calling it a very rare and brazen crime in Grand Forks. Several homes were burglarized in the middle of the night with the homeowners still asleep inside.
Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin has this exclusive interview with the homeowner and how they believe the thief or thieves broke into their home.
A number of people here in Grand Forks had their homes broken into in the middle of the night while they were still sleeping. They suspect somebody was watching them from outside. Now a neighborhood is urging vigilance. It's a nice neighborhood.
I think the worst thing that happened is right after the flood, somebody stole my wheelbarrow. But I figured that was, you know, they needed it more than I did at that time.
That's the worst thing that somebody has ever done to Brad Sherwood's property in 20 years here.
So they would have landed, coming over the fence, they came in here.
Until the early morning hours yesterday.
They came in through this sliding door that one of my kids left open because he was watching a movie up here. Took this sound bar, which we later found in the shrubs next door, took an iPad off of the coffee table.
At around 2 a.m., it was his college-age kids that were alerted something was wrong.
They hit the creaky hardwood, which is when my kids heard them from downstairs. By the time they came upstairs, person had exited back through the sunroom.
Soon they realized cameras, purses, and other electronics were gone.
Go over to their house, hit it.
But Brad isn't alone.
A lot of scenarios run through your head. You know, what kind of stuff can happen when somebody surreptitiously enters your house and you have no idea.
Eric Hansen lives down the street. Same story. Fast asleep and now expensive laptops and cameras missing.
They entered the house from the garage through a door that is always locked.
They have a theory on how the burglar knew exactly what doors to hit.
You can see into my house from the dike. Yep, same thing. You can see into my house easily from the dike.
From the dike, a perfect look over Brad's fence to the screen door that someone took advantage of. Cops say they usually don't have problems with people on the dike, but they aren't ruling anything out. Now security and safety is their greatest concern.
If this is happening where we've got people coming into homes while people are here, people are asleep, people are in their dwellings, something really bad is going to happen.
Law enforcement says the easiest thing you can do is make sure your car doors, back doors, and garage doors are all well secured at night. And if you see anybody suspicious in the neighborhood, it doesn't hurt to give police a call. From Grand Forks, I'm Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
This all happened in the area between 24th Avenue South and 32nd Avenue South along the east side of Belmont Road. At least 4 homes were burglarized. Now, if you saw anything suspicious in that area late Monday night or early Tuesday morning, you should call police at 701-787-8000.
We're learning new information on a story you first saw here last month. A caller telling us the former Wells County Sheriff resigned because of a drug investigation. Those suspicions were confirmed late last week as former Sheriff Johnny Lawson was arrested on a list of charges involving methamphetamine.
Now we're learning new details of what investigators were looking into with Lawson, including drugs, guns, and a voice recorder placed in a police chief's office. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric has been following the allegations against Johnny Lawson. Bradford?
Mike, Andrea, this investigation reads like a movie script involving illegal GPS trackers, a bug placed in the chief of police office, burglaries, a woman tied to a chair and performing sex acts, drugs, money, felons illegally owning firearms, and surveillance cameras unknowingly installed. Former Wells County Sheriff Johnny Lawson faces conspiracy to deliver meth, bribery, and false reports to law enforcement, among other charges. He was arrested late last week, officials tracking him all the way to Bismarck. And just this afternoon, Lawson bonded out of jail. The investigation into Lawson's alleged actions is 38 pages long. BCI agents starting their investigation back in March of last year after 2 home burglaries in Harvey and Fessenden, North Dakota. The suspects involved include 2 men known to be meth dealers in the area. Throughout all of last summer, more burglaries are committed in the region by the same people. The documents saying they were continually reported to former Sheriff Lawson, but that he just looked the other way. And the reason is believed to be because those same individuals were supplying Lawson with meth Lawson not investigating their actions so long as they were, quote, putting a smile on Johnny's face. Lawson faces 25 years in jail and tens of thousands of dollars in fines if given the max sentence.
All right, Bradford, we've attached the court documents to our story online. To see them and the rest of our coverage in this investigation, click on the story at valleynewslive.com.
Dilworth police are investigating after a body was found in the Walmart parking lot. Officers say a man's body was discovered in a car after a Walmart employee called to have the vehicle towed because it had been there for a couple days. When the towing company arrived, they found the body in the back seat under a blanket. Investigators say it appears the man had been sleeping in the car. Right now, there are no signs of foul play, and the identity of the man is being withheld until family are notified.
2 people were flown to a Fargo hospital with gunshot wounds after a shooting in Mahnomen County, Minnesota last night. Deputies say when they arrived at the home in Naytawash, they found that a 21-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman had been shot. A 22-year-old Naytawash man is being questioned by authorities. Both victims are in stable condition.
A man was airlifted to a Fargo hospital after shooting himself in the chest with a rifle. The Barnes County Sheriff's Office responded to a call at a cabin along Lake Ashtabula yesterday. The chief deputy said a man shot himself in the chest with a .22 caliber rifle. The man from rural Oriska was airlifted to a Fargo hospital and is being treated for his injuries. There's no word yet on his condition.
Wow, what a great day in the weather. Perfect time to be outside and in this case, playing a little baseball. Let's ask Robert Hahn about tonight's conditions. Robert?
Yeah, great for any type of outdoor activity, including a nice game of baseball, a barbecue, or even just taking a walk with the dog or even your cat. Current temperatures across the region have warmed nicely compared to what we were seeing earlier this week. Temperatures mostly into the 70s, some upper 60s, however, in Baudette and Bemidji, 70 Detroit Lakes and Wadena, 77 in Fargo, 78 in Grand Forks and in Sisseton. Some northerly winds along and east of the river, but starting to shift to the south off toward the west. And we'll see some southerly winds develop by tomorrow morning, and those will continue throughout your Thursday. And the combination of lots of sunshine and southerly winds are going to warm us up even more as we head through the day tomorrow. Right now, just a scant few clouds across parts of the northern valley, and that's all we're going to see as we head through the overnight hours, and with hardly a cloud around. No precipitation to talk about. Here in Fargo, as we head through the evening hours, some low 70s, 3 or 7 and 8 o'clock hour. And then once the sun sets, we'll see those temperatures dip on down a little bit more, back into the mid 60s. As mentioned, it is a wonderful night to get out and enjoy the warmer temperatures, including a barbecue. Let's head it out to Hutch.
Thanks so much.
I
got to tell you.
Cashwise South. Go, take it away, Hutch.
Is that me? Am I? Okay, yeah. We are here in South Fargo, and I interrupted Robert because that's what I do. I want to get back to my steak sitting over there, Robert. No, I got to tell you, we're at Jan Matson's house. Wonderful backyard, a wonderful group of people. Where did you sign up?
Cashwise Foods on 13th Avenue.
Now, after everything's said and done, was it hard to get ready for?
No.
All right, let's ask
you bring everything.
Yeah, let's ask your fine guests here if they enjoyed the steak. Was everything good?
Yes.
All right, hey, check in there and see if there's anything left for me to bring back. All right, well, we've had a big appetite here tonight. The weather's fantastic, and we've had great hosts. I got to tell you, right now we'll send it back to the studio, but I got to go continue to check the quality of my steak.
Yeah. Thank you, Hutch.
Tough job.
Thanks a lot.
A Fargo man is warning people to think twice about what you toss away after finding someone digging through his apartment dumpster. The man says he saw 2 different people using paper pokers to grab papers from the dumpster. Fargo police say it's not illegal to dig through dumpsters and garbage on the curb because once it's there, you have no expectation of privacy. Police add it's important to shred or destroy all items with sensitive information.
Just grabbing papers, and I saw the papers he was grabbing and he was putting them in his bag. So somebody's looking for something in town.
Shred your personal information, anything that has personal secure information. Just don't throw it in the public trash.
Recent trend on the internet has been dumpster diving for makeup products. You should know you could be charged with trespassing for digging in the dumpster of a business because it's private property.
Wearing a helmet is important when bicycling. Later on Valley News Live at 6, why it's so important to make sure that helmet fits just right.
Today we've seen lots of sunshine, some northerly breezes, and some warm temperatures. Tomorrow, southerly breezes and lots of sunshine mean even warmer temperatures. Your forecast details on that, as well as a look at some storm chances on the 7-day forecast coming up right after this.